Spread of the Black Death. I began to plague Europe in 1346. I spread through China, India, Turkey, Egypt, and of course Europe. When upper-class citizens moved around from city to city to escape me, they spread the Black Death instead of escaping it. Rats. I was spread by black rats with fleas. Black rats like living near people, so the fleas quickly hopped onto humans. Rat fleas are very different from human fleas. Rat fleas easily adapt to their host's ecosystem. Fleas gather on the dying rats, but soon get tired with feeding on dead things, so they turn to humans. Symptoms. Out of the 3 plague variants, the bubonic plague was the most common. The bruises people would get if they had the bubonic plague could get up to be as big as an apple. The bubonic plague was caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis. Black plague bacteria would break out of the bubas and be carried by the bloodstream to the lungs, and causing yet another variant, the bubonic plague. Although it was rare, some people survived the Black Death. But if black and purple spots appear on the body, it was a sign of inevitable death. Some common symptoms included vomiting, thirst, and diarrhea. Death toll. 60% of Florence's population died in just a few months. In 1347, I killed 25 million people in under 4 years. Overall, historians estimate that I killed nearly 200 million people. Lots of writers and poets documented this horrific sickness, but most of them thought it was a waste of time. No one would believe these preposterous claims of death. Before the Black Death, 85% of the population was peasants, so when many of the peasants were dead, labor shortages began to spread across Europe. Farmers were in high demand, but they were sick or dead, so the few survivors were paid more. Peasants got more control over their jobs. If they thought the conditions were unfit, they could leave the contract for a better paying job. The end. Don't be scared by the plague's scary name. The title, Black Death, came centuries after it left, and it was probably just a mistranslation of a Latin word. Like many things, I invented the idea of quarantine. Sadly, for the victims of the plague's tyrannical reign, this idea was not introduced until after I had killed millions of people. The Black Death was undoubtedly terrible, but it helped shape the world to what it is today.